Hello everyone, Boozy here. I'm back after several years. I think it's been about 4 years since I've posted any videos or content at all on the YouTube channel. And so, where did I go? Well, actually, originally started that channel because, or this channel rather, because I'd played Hustle Castle a little bit, and turns out I was pretty decent at that. I just kind of picked up on it fairly quickly. And I just wanted a way to just share some information that I had gathered, some knowledge transfer to help other people be a little bit better in their strategies and, if they were starting off and things like that. I certainly did not intend for it to get the following that it did. I never marketed the channel even once. And in fact, I didn't even monetize the channel for the entire first year that the videos were posted. And it really wasn't until, somebody in the comments had, commented on there and said, man, you really need to monetize this. You should really take it to the next level and everything. And I kept saying, no, it's, I didn't think it was going anywhere or whatever. And they just kept insisting on it and going, I don't think you realize how much this has taken off even without promoting it. And so, I eventually just died off because I just stopped playing Hustle Castle altogether. And why did I stop playing? Well, I haven't logged into it in years at this point, so it could have changed, but, it got to the point where it was becoming more and more and more like pay to win. And I really don't like games like that. And the pay to win is in Hustle Castle was getting so bad that they were having like a new event every week or every 2 weeks or whatever. And the only way that you could get like the grand prize or something like that from that event was to pay money, for like gems and then spend those gems inside whatever event it was. And that was really the only way you could get some of the most powerful equipment in the game. And so what you had was people spending literally thousands of dollars in some cases just for these gems to get the best equipment. And then that way they can take on, the biggest challenges and things like that. And you could still play the game for free. It's just you didn't really stand a chance against somebody who was spending thousands of dollars. And I kind of don't like games like that. I got burnt out on it pretty quickly. I don't like the big, huge paywalls in games. I'm okay with monetizing it. Companies need to make money, but I don't like the large disparities and quite frankly, the impossibility to compete from free players. So I kind of just stopped playing that. And so what did I do in the meantime? Well, I never stopped playing games. Immediately after Hustle Castle, I started playing Raid Shadow Legends. I was pretty decent at that for a while. I think just kind of moved on, and since then I've done Roblox. I've done a lot of Roblox, and in fact I've even gone so far as to start developing my own games in Roblox. So I'm pretty good at that. Well, I'm decent. I'm not one of the best, that's for sure, but I know how to get around. I've played a lot of Steam games on PC. Really big into like Satisfactory, Medieval Dynasty, and things like that. One thing that I did learn about myself though is that I am absolutely terrible at first-person shooters. I mean, I am so bad. And I've tried Counter-Strike or CSGO for a while, and it just got to the point where it's just so embarrassing, and I had to call it quits because I was like the last place of all players in every single match, and that was after several days. Every time. I was getting sniped before I even saw someone. So those games are not for me. Fortnite I tried. I was okay at that, but it wasn't the greatest at all. I'm much more of a strategic and thinking type of person when it comes to video games. And that's really my forte. So I really like to strategize. I like to plan things out and things like that. The one you see in front of you is Magic the Gathering Arena. Now, disclosure here, I've actually played Magic the Gathering off and on in semi-serious capacities and then not so serious capacities for years. And I did get to the point one time where I was pretty good at it. It's not so much pay to win. Usually you do have to pay a little bit to participate in tournaments and everything, but there's free versions of this online as well. If you really, really, really want to get serious into this game, though, it does wind up costing you some money, though, just investing in it. But you can also win money as well in some ways. So other than that, I also did get into the crypto games, or the P2E games. If you haven't heard of those are play to earn. And those are really like NFT, like, so you buy NFTs or something like that, and you use those as your characters usually, and you play the games, and you can earn cryptocurrencies that you can convert to cash and things like that. So you really can play to earn in those games. Now, usually I wouldn't recommend those games because the vast majority of them are really just Ponzi schemes, if you think about it. Because, initially, the people who initially get in, they spend a lot of money on the NFTs, but they can also earn a lot of money. And I'm just going to passively open some of these so you guys have something to look at while you're listening. But, eventually the cryptocurrencies and the price of the NFTs start going down because so many people have them, right? And so those, and eventually it fizzles out where you're like the cryptos that you win is like worthless or less than a penny or something. So, but there are some fun games out there, and if you just use them to like passively pass the time, like Axie Infinity or something like that, you can actually make money from that. And in fact, you can get 100% ROI on your investment in just a few months, which, compared to traditional investment, that's incredible. In the world of crypto, it's not, in its heyday. But so why am I back? Why now? Well, I am a father of four boys. I'm very, very busy, full-time job. I'm a baseball coach for several of them, things like that. Well, the two oldest are really into gaming and really into YouTube. And, my oldest is 12. He has his own YouTube channel, and bless him, he doesn't have that many followers or anything, but he's really, really into it. He knows that I had a YouTube channel, and he looked it up. And so for months now, he's been trying to get me to come back and, see what I can do with it. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Aragorn. So, he was going, Dad, please restart your channel. Please restart your channel. And it took several months. And I looked at my channel, and I was like, I haven't posted a video since 2019. But despite that, and I've lost tremendous amount of followers over the years of just not having any content, which is totally understandable. But despite all of that, I still had around 2,000 subscribers on this channel, which, will take new content creators sometimes months of actively promoting and trying to get those followers to get up to that number. And I already had it at a base level. So, I still am passionate about gaming, and I like sharing knowledge when I have it. Sometimes I don't, but when I get it, I like sharing it. So I thought, you know what? I will say yes. I will restart the channel. And you know what? This time I'm going to do it a little different. I am going to take those people's advice in my comments, and I'm going to monetize it, and I'm going to, promote it here and there, and just see what happens and see how far we can take it. For those of you that are still around after all these years and you're still subscribed to my channel, now I fully realize that you're probably still subscribed because you just forgot. You forgot that you were subscribed, so you didn't unsubscribe. But if you're still around, thank you. Thank you. And for all those that left me positive comments, in the history, thank you so much. It's really well appreciated. And I thank you. That's really the best way to say it. Every once in a while I did get some negative comments, and it was really quite funny because the only thing I was trying to do was share knowledge and help people. But, people are weird. There's people out there that were like, suspecting that I worked for the Hustle Castle company, trying to promote it or something, which is very, very far from the truth. But it is what it is. That was very, very few and far between. The vast majority of comments, feedbacks, and messages that I got was overwhelmingly positive and thankful. And so I want to try to do that again. And so what am I going to do next? And that's where I wanted to reach out to the community, because I have several options, but I want to create content that you are truly going to... Oh, that's cool art. I like that. That you're truly going to value and get some value out of. So I want you guys, if you made it this far in the video, I want you to hit me up in the comments. And down below, just put in what kind of content would you like to see. And this time around, I would like to do a combination. So I'd still like to keep true to my roots on educating and sharing knowledge and strategies, but at the same time, I would like to maybe just have fun and play, you know, and even go so far as to friend some of you guys. And wow, that's a cool alternate art rare there. But anyway, sorry. I would like to know what you guys want to see. And so I got a lot of options here. You know, I have a lot of Steam games, Steam library. Mobile gaming, you know, is still out there. There's like that, oh gosh, what's that game? Watcher of Realms, I think is heating up now, from what I've heard. I've got Roblox, so I can do Roblox games. I can play the games, you know, test out new ones, you know, educate on these are the different types of Roblox games. This is how to spot a clone. These types of games are clones, and there's a lot of them out there. Different strategies to win at these games fairly quickly. Unlike, you know, I'm pretty good at finding out like what is the key to this game to maximize and get to the end as quickly as possible. Those types of things. I can even do an educational series on how to create your own games. Granted, you know, simplistic in nature, because they can tend to get very, very long videos to get to where you want to do in that. But I can certainly do that. I can do Magic the Gathering, you know, education, teach you how to play, strategies, you know, we can play together. You can watch me play. We can do tournaments. You know, I can show you what you're looking for, and how this works. This is a whole thing, though. It's almost like drugs. You know, you get into this and you get addicted to the thing. Let's see. I've got, I really like Satisfactory, Medieval Dynasty. You know, I told you guys that I'm not very good at the first-person shooters, but if you want me to play a first-person shooter and you want to sit there and laugh at how hysterically bad I am, I will totally do that, and I'll post the video. I would just prefer not to. But, you know, that's about it. But let me know in the comments, man. You know, I want to hear from you guys. What types of videos would you like for me to start posting? And I will start posting. I will try my best to post a new video at least once a week, if not twice a week. But I'll try to be consistent about that and take it as far as it goes. And yeah, good to see you guys again. Until next time.